Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. So I have been patiently waiting for a Pandora promo and today is the day. So if you are a Pandora Club member in the United States and Canada, you have early access to the sale this weekend. And the sale is a buy two, get one free. The regular promotion period is March 17th to 21, but you can easily sign up online to become a club member to shop early. So let me share with you what I picked out at my local store. And as always, their customer service was fantastic. So I did do 3 separate transactions because the lowest priced item is your free item and you want to make the most out of your money. And the bracelet you're looking at here is my Pandora Panda spring bracelet design. And I did choose some charms that I thought would work really well with this bracelet. And the first charm is the purple daisy, and I mentioned in a previous video how well I thought this charm would look on this bracelet, kind of like a flower bouquet type bracelet. The petals are a really pretty shade of purple, and it's got the white in the center, and it kind of has that ombre effect. It goes from light purple to dark purple on the tips. You've got the CZ in the center. The way the charm joins together on the sides is really unique. I really like these daisy charms. I do have it in the blue as well. And here's a quick overview of my bracelet design. So right where the purple Murano is, that's where I want to put the purple daisy. And I think it's going to look really pretty there. The next angle I picked out is this pendant here. It's called the Queen Bee pendant. Sparkling Queen Bee pendant, because you do have those CZs in the wings. And then the black enamel detail. And this charm's been sold out a few times. I do think it's going to be retired, so if you are interested in it, definitely don't delay. There is the back of the charm, so you still have that enamel detail there. You don't have the CZs on the back of the wings, which is fine because you still have that body that has the detail. And then the bail is somewhat plain. It just has those raised dots. And in the center where the wings join, you do have a little heart there. And then even at the top of the bee, you have those extra details. Beautiful pendant. So really happy that I finally did manage to get this one. It's been on my wish list for a long time. And like I mentioned, I think it's going to be gone soon. Now this next charm is fairly recently released. It definitely made an impact on a lot of Pandora collectors. And I just think it goes fantastic with the bee, and it is the Firefly dangle. So take a look at this beautiful dangle. It has no CZs on it. The bail is plain with the raised dots as well. And it's kind of like a milky white on the body of the Firefly. Where the wings are and it joins together, there is a little heart there. And then you do have the little head. And it does have a disc, and the disc says, "You light up my life." And isn't that sweet? So this is a very reactive glow in the dark charm, because even when I took it out of its little bag when I got home and it went in a little bit of a shadow in my house, right away it glowed a milky green. So it's very reactive. I think it's going to look really nice paired together with the bee. And here they are side by side. So they both have the exact same bail. You've got the wing detail, the bodies. They're just, I think, a really good match. And they're going to be really fun to design with. And I almost forgot to show you the back of the Firefly. So you've got that wing cutout detail and a little bit more body that glows in the dark on the back. And then the back of the disc has the Pandora logo and name. So this is my first set of 3, and I definitely have spring on my mind. So I'll show you the next set of 3 that I purchased. And here is Ariel. So Ariel is the first out of the new Disney princesses that were released. And she's beautiful. So I really like the green enamel and the little touch of purple. I am designing an Ariel bracelet. She's one of my favorites. Definitely was one of my daughter's favorites. We watched all the movies. And one thing I like about Ariel is she's nicely balanced. She's not going to be a flipper. You can see how well she's going to hang on a bracelet. She has a nice little purple flower in her hair. And the back of the charm is all of her loose flowing hair. And then you can see a little bit of her tail there. And then there's the under part of the charm. So you just have a little bit of detail at the back. And all is in the front. So with Ariel here, the only wish I had was that Pandora created enamel eyes. I wish there was just a little bit more detail with the eyes and the face. But still, I think with time and age, this charm will just get a little bit more detailed. The next two items I picked up were two clips, and these clips have the silicone lining. They're the Pink Daisy flower clip. And of course I did get a pair of them. And they have a little bit of a CZ detail there in between the enamel flowers. What I really like about this clip is how the flowers actually stand out a little bit. Like they actually have their own profile. And it's just really interesting and pretty on a bracelet. I was doing the debate about getting two safety chains or getting these clips, and the clips won out. So I did not get a safety chain with this promo. So again, I'm kind of failing on my safety chain mission, but one day. So this is my second set of 3. And like I mentioned, I've had these clips on my radar for quite a while. And I'll show you in a little bit the reason why this was the perfect time to buy them. And that is this multi-strand bracelet. So I can't remember when Pandora first released this bracelet. I do have the reflections multi-strand, but you can't add charms to it. But when I saw this one, and I've seen different images of it, I knew one day I would have this one in my collection. So that is today with this promo. And let me put the clips on this bracelet for you so you can see how pretty it looks. So I quickly put all of my new charms on the bracelet. So the clips work really well. They stay in place very firmly. And in the center, I've got my 2 dangles and the 2 charms here. So I think it's going to be really nice for spring and summer when you want a lighter design. If you just want to do mini designs, I think this multi-strand is going to work really well for that. To go with the bracelet, I also picked up the padlock and key, and this was just recently released, I believe in the Valentine's collection this year. And the little padlock has the CZ detail in the center and some oxidized lines behind it. And the key has the word love, but you can see right here where the O is, right there, is actually the cutout. And then you've got love running down the key. And the best part is the back of the key is exactly the same. But did you notice right here on the key that you've got the heart for the O, the V, the E, and then it's got a little tiny L, but it just extends the line. So a really neat detail on this. The back of the lock is just smooth silver. Now to open it, you just put the key inside and it just opens like a regular padlock, although the key will fall out. And another thing to note is you do not want to put your key inside the padlock and then close it up, because then you'll never be able to open it again unless you go into a Pandora store. I do think the padlock and key is going to be really versatile with other items that I have in my Pandora collection. And one of those items is the Pandora Me bracelet. And I haven't quite explored with it as yet. I'll do that probably in a next upcoming video, but I think the padlock will work really well with the Pandora Me bracelet. And I also have this padlock necklace. So I've got the Regal padlock right now inside of it. It's beautiful, but it is weighty. Usually it belongs on a bracelet. But I was also thinking that this padlock could be interchangeable with the Regal Hearts one, and it could go on a necklace, it could go on a bracelet. And so I'll be exploring that definitely. And the last item I picked up is very sentimental to me. It's the deep purple pansy. And this one just reminds me of my grandmother as well. So I have all of the pansies except for the purple dangling pansy. And that one is definitely on my wish list. But this deep purple is just so elegant and classy. It does have a little bit of an ombre effect to it. You can see how there's kind of like a darker, almost black on the edges, and then in the middle there where the CZ is, it's a little bit lighter. What I also like about the pansies is it does hang properly on a bracelet. So it's not a total flipper, but even if it does flip, on the other side is still like amazing details. So it's the exact same on both sides. Outlining the pansies, you have a row of CZs that outline it. Just gives it that little bit of extra. It's just beautiful. So I'm really happy to add this one to my Pandora collection, and I'll be making a bracelet design with this as well. So here it is. This is everything that I picked up in the buy two get one free promo, the early access. And I hope that you enjoyed this video and seeing what my picks were. I will follow up with another video and show you some of the designs where these items are going to be going and give you a little bit more design ideas with them. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope that you're all doing well. Take care. Bye-bye.